guys can hear me. Today I'm having a riding day with the horses, starting with Sally. Next will be Mabel, and last will be Jenny. And we are going to be following my dad and the boys through the forest. Or in front with Sally especially, she's fast. So this was my first time riding while it was snowing, and it was a lot of fun. It made it very, very beautiful. So me and Sally are in front of the boys and my dad because she's a fast walker. When I go on Mabel and Jenny, will probably be in the back because those two are a little slower. Good girl, Sally. So today the girls are just getting a brain day. One walk around the forest riding is not very much exercise. I just wanted to give them a day in the saddle so they are still used to it. Right, Sally? Good brain day. So coming up here, you'll probably notice that our two groups of kuni pigs are gone, and that is because we have sold them. We have gotten out of the meat business. We used to sell a lot of meat, and that is why we had all those kunis, but since we got out of that, it was time to sell them. Good girl. Now let's go right in this one.
Keep on, boys. Yep. Good boys.
You want to run up the hill? Good girl. Loping up the hill is definitely fun. And steady, big girl. Steady. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. So I guess now we're way ahead of the boys and my dad. Oh, I had a fun lope up that hill. When I want to have a fun, fast ride, Sally's the horse I go on. Mabel and Jenny are more just a laid-back trail ride type. Do any of you guys ride your draft horses or have regular riding horses? And if you do, or if you've ridden both, which one do you prefer and why? I've ridden a few riding horses, but I much prefer my big drafts. I love being up high. The height is just awesome. Sally's 17 two hands. I don't know if you can tell how far we are from the ground. Well, I am from the ground. But she's definitely a fun ride. She's the first horse that I galloped on, so that would have been the first summer I got my saddle. I had gotten it, so it wasn't last year, the year before that, I got a saddle for my birthday. And that summer, I galloped on Sally for the first time. So that was fun. It was kind of scary the first time because I wasn't expecting her to go so fast. But then I got used to it, and that was one of my favorite things to do. I absolutely loved riding that summer. That summer, while I was riding, I had decided, you know, I'm gonna be a horse rider who drives her horses every once in a while. But then that winter, that completely changed. I will take driving horses any day over riding. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it does not come anywhere close to having a team of horses in front of you. And yeah, it was funny because when I told my dad I was gonna be a rider who drove horses every once in a while, he was like, yeah, okay, we'll see how long that lasts. And he was right. That winter, I'm like, yeah, no, I will take harnessing and driving a team over saddling and riding a horse. So, here we go. Yeah. Riding Jenny and Mabel later, we definitely will not be ahead of my dad and the boys. We'll probably be behind them. But like I said, Sally's a fast walker. Plus, we loped up the big hill, which got us ahead by quite a bit. Good girl. Yeah, so this summer I did a little bit of riding because I was training Jenny and Mabel. Careful, 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 steady. Good girl. You may, if you've been watching for a little while, you may know that careful, big girl, that I trained Jenny and Mabel earlier last year in the spring. We set up my round pen and I trained them. Jenny's had a couple other people ride her. A bit of my family was over this summer and Jenny did some, I think what they're called are pony rides. So I led her around while others sat on her back. Steady, 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 good girl, steady, and steady, 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 good girl. Because so I think Jenny and Mabel would be perfect for people who aren't 100% comfortable with being on a horse, or especially for speed. Sally's a fast walker, and so some people might not like that. Kind of people like my mom. I'd like to do some trail rides with her, but I wouldn't put her on Sally and let her just go.
So by that I just meant that if you don't know how to drive Sally, as in how much pressure to keep on her mouth so she stays at a walk, she could end up taking off a little bit, trot or something. And for someone who
isn't comfortable on horses, they wouldn't like that very much, which is why Jenny especially would make a better option for a beginner. So there, I'm not saying that I'm a pro rider or anything, but I do know my horses, and I know that Sally would not be the best option for someone who isn't comfortable yet.
I was thinking about going around a second time and meeting my dad and the boys, but I'm pretty sure I heard them, so I don't think they're that far behind me. So I'm just gonna go back to the house, put Sally away, and switch over to Mabel. And like I said earlier, this is just a brain day for the girls. This is not very much exercise. Maybe a little bit running up that hill, but other than that, just loosening them up today. Tomorrow, Sally and Mabel will probably do some logging. Yeah, I just heard the boys and my dad, so they're not going to be too far behind me. And so you can see Sally has her bridle on. That's because I haven't taken the time yet to train her with just the halter. Whereas when I broke Jenny and Mabel, I broke them to ride with halter. So I'm going to do that with them today and see how they do. I've done one trail ride with Jenny and Mabel. I actually split it in half. So while I rode one, my dad led the other, and then halfway through the trail we switched, and both the girls did great for that. Good girl, Sally. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, they're going. I'm gonna get off now. Whoa. Good girl. Yeah. Is that a fun day? Okay, so I'm going to unsaddle Sally and get Mabel ready.
So here my dad was just feeding our two bulls and the horses while I got Mabel ready.
Mabel, you look so awesome when you're saddled. You want to smell the bench? Good chicken. Ready? Good girl. It's okay. You're okay. Good girl, Mabel. Hi, it's just me. We're gonna go follow the boys. Back a bit. Back. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, we're gonna go with the boys. Good girl, Mabel. Good girl. No. Good girl. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the boys. No. The boys. Keep it going, Mabel. Good girl. No. Mabel. Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, I'm going with the boys. You like to be with the boys. Good girl. Yeah, we're gonna be in the bush soon and this wind will be on. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
So I don't know if you could hear her or not, but Mabel was making a little bit of a noise. And that's just because she's a little nervous, which I was expecting. She's not used to going out in the bush with just a halter on. Normally, when we're out there, she has her bridle, which has blinders, so she can't see everything around her. But with just a halter, she can see everything. So, she's just a little confused and unsure. But I think after a few more times of going around the forest with just a halter, she will get used to it.
Yeah. Now we're going with the boys. Yeah. And you're a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, we're following the boys. No, you're not going to be on your own. We're going to follow the boys. And the boys are right there. Good girl. Girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. And we're going this way though. And follow the boys. Yeah.
Good pull, boys. Good pull. Good girl, Mabel.
Don't worry, you're okay. So she's used to. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. Steady. Yeah, they're right there. Steady. So like I was saying, she's still getting used to being out in the forest with just a halter. We've never really done like lead walks with the horses through the bush, so she's used to being out here with her bridle, so she has the blinders on, steady. So she's not used to seeing everything. Steady, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Stay low, steady. Good. You're steady, Mabel, steady. And now she wants to be with the boys, so there we go. Okay, Mabel. Good girl. Steady. Good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl. Steady. 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 They're right there. Steady, steady, steady. Okay, steady.
Good boys. Good boys.
Good girl. Steady. No, we're not running. Steady. Mabel. Steady. No, we don't run downhill. Steady. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Mabel. Mabel. Steady, big girl. Steady, big girl. Steady, big girl. Mabel. Hey. Big girl. I know. I feel like if I let her go right now, she's just gonna gallop all the way back home. I don't mind a little trot though. Here we go. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, Mabel. Well, that was a fun ride. We ended up galloping at the end there, which was a lot of fun. So that brings us to the end of the video. I did end up taking Jenny out. Unfortunately, the GoPro died, so we didn't catch any of it. She did fantastic, though. I'd love to know if you guys enjoy the videos of the horses riding. Please let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.